Hello and welcome to the Smiths Hire Preview Show. I'm Jed Mills and here's what's coming up on today's episode. We'll look ahead to Saturday's match at Bloomfield Road as Blackpool welcome Peterborough United. We'll hear from Academy Director Kieran Donnelly, who discusses the current setup in the youth team as several young Seasiders continue to impress out on loan. Neil Critchley shares his thoughts ahead of this weekend's game, plus Luke Garbutt discusses his return from injury. Well, I'm pleased to say joining me in the studio today is this man.
Oh, Blackpool looking for the response. Oh, that is a perfect answer. It's Hills, the man who brought into the game today.
Simpson, he's onside is Hills, and he's got a clear run on goal as well. Hills against the keeper. What a finish! What a delightful finish from John Hills.
Played in for John Hills to try and finish it, and the deflection takes it in.
Yeah, I'm pleased to welcome a former Blackpool defender, John Hills. Well, Hillsy, thanks very much for joining us. And, well, first of all, just your memories of Blackpool, your time at Blackpool Boyhood Club. I suppose it was just a brilliant achievement to get out on the pitch, wasn't it, wearing the tangerine?
Of course it was. As a young lad, I was a Blackpool fan. My dad used to bring me to the games, so I grew up supporting them. And obviously to get the chance to play for him was an honour. Running out on Bloomfield in a tangerine shirt. Obviously, I was here 3 different spells. I was captain over a period of time as well, so got really good memories and look back on them, you know, with pride.
So when you're in the stands and then you get to play for your club, obviously when a goal goes in, you're a supporter, you know, absolutely going mental and stuff like that, as we see every week. As a player, is it still the same buzz when you're a player? Probably more of a buzz, I'd say. You know, like, you know what it means to the fans out there cheering you on, and obviously if you're scoring a goal and you're in front of the home crowd, you're just like, it's just no better feeling. And you had some brilliant moments, didn't you, here as well? I'm just thinking like LDV fans, promotions, things like that. I mean, some brilliant times. Yeah, huge memories of those. I still talk about them today. Obviously, I still work closely with Brett Ormerod, who's a good friend, and a lot of good times with Brett, and we achieved quite a lot. And obviously, the LDV promotion are some of the games that we do remember and talk about. Yeah, and like you say, as a fan, I mean, just those moments of getting promoted, winning trophies. Like I say, do you still have them on the wall at home? Yeah, I've got my son who's into football also. He's forever sort of getting me trophies out the boxes and putting them in his room and stuff. So when I'm tucking him at night, I have a little look around and see some of the trophies sometimes that he's got in his room, and yeah, I have flashbacks of the excellent memories that I had in the tangerine shirt. And now, of course, coaching with another man, Jamie Milligan, obviously another good friend of yours, and doing rather well at Bamber Bridge. Yeah, we've in second year at Bamber Bridge. We were sort of relegation favourites at the start of the season with a small budget compared to some of the other teams in the league, but we managed to get a good young team together who are doing well and are challenging up there currently. So hopefully we can keep it going for the next few months and hopefully end up either winning the league or getting in the playoffs. Yeah, so it'll be an unbelievable achievement if we do that. Yeah, good luck with that. It was always something that you wanted to do when you sort of left football, was to get into coaching, or did you sort of fall into it? I think I did in the back of my mind. Yeah, obviously playing was always on the forefront of my mind. And you do sort of tend to think what you're going to be doing after football, and football's all I've ever done since leaving school. So it was always in my mind to want to do that. Unfortunately, I retired from an ankle injury at 32 when I was at Blackpool when they were in the Championship, and I didn't quite recover from the operation too well. So my contract didn't get renewed here. So I ended up going to Fleetwood down the road. Mickey Mellon was the manager there at the time, ex-Blackpool. And he sort of pushed me into the coaching a little bit. I did my badges and we set up the youth team together at Fleetwood, which was non-existent. So we got that going, and it all started from there really. So it was under Mickey's guidance that I did it, and there's no one sort of better to learn off at the time. He's a great manager, Mickey, and he's obviously at Tranmere now doing well for them. Is it completely different as well? And like, did you find it that you know, maybe as a player, you always get stuck in and that. And as a coach, it's all about just learning and mentoring. They're going to make mistakes. You've got to be maybe just a different head on.
Yeah, it's strange, really. I remember sort of stepping over the line and becoming a coach to the players, and it's such a difficult transition. You think it could be quite easy, but it isn't. I know a lot of people have said that. It's just getting obviously used to it, learning from people that are experienced, and just obviously learning from your mistakes as you go along.
No.
But obviously I've been doing it sort of over 10, 11 years now, which is quite a long time.
Yeah, I know a lot of fans always interested about, you know, young Blackpool players when they go out on loan, how well they're doing, progress obviously to potentially get into the first team here. Rob Apter, you know a bit about him. What have you seen from him?
Obviously Rob, and we've had Ewan Baines as well. Both of them have been on loan at Bamber Bridge this year. You know, 18, 19 years old, and it's what they need. Kids at that age, they need to be playing men's football. I think it's something that the game lacks at the minute. So you know, they've come and they've played probably about 20 games or something, 20, 25 games, and Ewan's been banging the goals, and he's obviously left now and gone up to a higher level at Telford. And Rob's loan's just up this last week, and he's been absolutely magnificent for us. You know, he's scored, I think, 9 league goals, so many assists. It's just like so exciting to watch, and you know, he deserves a chance at Blackpool, definitely. I know he's just signed a new contract for 2.5 years, and I know there's quite a few clubs wanting to take him on loan higher up. So hopefully we've helped Rob and Ewan since they've been at Bamber Bridge. I'm sure they've learnt a lot, and hopefully they'll go on, and you know, it's been a good platform for them to go and play at higher levels and hopefully break into the first team at Blackpool. Are
you always in contact with the sort of staff here about, you know, what they're doing, you know, progression and you know, sort of resting them, getting them on? I mean, how does it work, that sort of relationship?
Yeah, so obviously they were, I mean, Kieran and some of the other staff have been down to watch the games at Bamber Bridge. We do have quite a lot of midweek games, so they are aware of the programme that we run and the rest that the players need as well this side. But that's the benefit for us as well. We're bringing in players that are training full time, so the fitness is great for us, and obviously they're learning all the time. Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching a snippet of the show. If you want to watch the rest of the content, sign up to Tangerine TV for just $1.99 a month. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.